Hey everyone, Necrovarius back with the Year of Myst. We've already played through Myst 1, Myst 2, Riven, and now we are on Myst 3, Exile. This is a game I played a long time ago. I've beaten this game multiple times when I was younger, so I do remember a lot about it, but there's also a lot about it I don't remember. So I hope you enjoy our playthrough, and without further ado, let's get started.
I realized as our group linked back to Dunny that we should not restore the city as we had planned. The once magnificent buildings lay in ruin, testament to the hatred that had consumed them. Too many people had fallen victim to that hate, to the prejudice and greed from which it sprang. Gazing out across the cavern, I decided to write another age, one that would help the Dunny survivors begin again, free from the tragedies of their past. So with my wife, Catherine, supporting me, I put aside that past to write a future. More than a year has gone by since I finished writing Relishon. I have a new daughter, who I hope will someday link to the age with me. And as I imagine Yisha meeting the Dunny, those brave men and women who are building a new life for themselves, I realize I've been given another chance as well. A chance to learn from my mistakes and leave the past behind me once and for all.
Oh.
Breathtaking, isn't it?
Who's that? Oh, Catherine.
We call it Tamana. We moved here after Atreus finished writing Relishon. He wanted us to have a new home too. I'm so glad to see you. I told Atreus our paths would cross again. He was just going to grab something for your trip to Relishon, so he shouldn't be terribly long. Unless he decides to check over the whole house first, which means he could be hours resetting all his padlocks. But I know he was looking forward to introducing you to the Dunny, so he shouldn't be terribly long. Why don't you wait in his study?
Okay. Somehow we ended up here. Look at this place. It's beautiful. I mean, in the midst of a desert. That's awesome. Little baby.
You know, this trip is exactly what Atreus needs right now. I haven't been able to get him out of the house for months, ever since he found his journals out of place. But seeing how well the Dunny have settled in on Relishon should help him to finally relax.
Interesting. So, things at a place. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll go into his study then.
I'm sorry, the other door.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Interesting. I wonder how we got here. Remember in the last game, we ended up falling through the star fissure. Oh well, is it a beginning or an end? Who knows? This is a nice little office he's got here. Look at this. Tapestries on the wall. It's over here. So this is a free camera look, and then my pointer acts as if I were to look there and go places. So he's got books in there. That's kind of cool. What's this? Nothing there. Interesting. Isn't that the Dunny symbol for... Is that the Dunny symbol for 5? I can't really remember. Remember in the last game, 5 was a special number of Riven. And Riven was the age that Gen made. If you're hearing explosions in the background, by the way, it's the 4th of July still. So, have fun with that. I'm just checking something real quick. I'm looking up dunny numbers in my notes from last game. Let me see here. That is the symbol for 5. So I wonder if this is the old book to Riven. As we can see, it no longer exists. Cool. That's kind of a neat little tidbit. I never knew that before. Well, there's like rocks and stuff. Probably to make ink, I'm assuming. A bunch of ink pads and paper. So he's been busy. Picture of Catherine that looks nothing like her. This is one of the rocks that I think was used in Rhyme in the first game, if you remember that. Look at this here. His sons Cirrus and Aganar, they're dead. They got killed in the first game, if you remember. They were destroyed in the first game. What's this? Taman, thank you for responding so quickly to my request for Nara padlocks. As you know, security in Tamana has become an important issue of late. Perhaps I'm overreacting, as Catherine suggests. But the idea that someone may have been sneaking into my study, reading all of my journals, disturbs me. After what happened in my library on Myst, after my own sons, Cirrus and Aganar, destroyed so many of my books, I've come to realize how delicate the link is to my worlds. I've never been able to repair those burned books, to link to each age and find out if the inhabitants survived. The padlocks won't change that situation, but they should ease my fear of trespassers considerably. Sincerely, Atris. Okay. So he's really taking the security thing, like, far, but, I mean, who would come in here? It looks like these guys are pretty much by themselves. Ooh. Big old boat with a bunch of people on it. Interesting. What's over here? It looks like, yeah, as the painting we saw looking at the dunny and saying, let's leave this place. Can I go up here? No, what's this? Oh, that's where we're going, Relishan.
Well, my friend, I see you found the Relishan book. Catherine tells me you've been here for some time. I'm sorry if I've kept you waiting. But since we'll be gone a few days, I needed to secure some of my things. And I also wanted to bring you this. It's a journal I kept while I was writing Relishan. I thought you might find it interesting to read about what I'd hoped to achieve.
Oh, thank you.
Compare it to what the age truly is. Well, just let me get my keys to unlock Relishan and we'll be off. Oh, and I'm interested in hearing what you've been up to in recent months.
Who's this guy?
No! No! Relishan!
Where did he go? Oh. And so the adventure begins, and that seems to have been who has been sneaking and looking at his stuff. Let's run after him. He's definitely in there. Let's get inside. He locked the door. Well, now what? Ooh, we're high up. Okay, let's get off this ledge here. So where are we? I remember this island. I don't remember what it's called. And I remember that there's one, two, I think there's like 3 or 4 giant tusks that stick out of this island. And those are where we're going. Let's get higher up. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, there's a third one. Huh. Okay. Well, the first thing is we need to figure out how to get in there. So we're going to walk around the island a bit and just kind of see what's going on here. What's this? I don't really want to mess with things right now. I don't want to... Just in case it's a puzzle later on that I need to solve. I don't want it to be any different than what it was. I want to focus on trying to get up in that building there. Oh, look at that. Okay, there's the third tusk right there. And then this is a tusk itself. That's cool. There's a... Ooh, there's a building down there. Let's go down there. See what's down there. Some creepy music. Some very ornate stairs. Oh, this is so... This creeps me out. This fact that there's this stuff in the water. Ugh, you don't know what could be living in there. Look at this. Wow, this is cool. I don't remember it being this bright and colorful. It's got a little house in here. What's this do? I know I didn't want to touch anything, but... Oh. I guess I had to touch that. It's like a little garden area, and then there's a gate here. Is there a button or something I can push? Hey, there we go. Alright, so this looks like it's gonna open up into the tusk. Yep, it does, okay. And it looks like there's an elevator over there, so let's head over there and see if we can get up in there. Talk to this guy, maybe get the stuff back. Okay. And where there's like looks like there's stuff underneath there. Okay. Let's shut this. And where is the button? Oh. Oh, you get free roam while things animate. That's cool. Oh, never mind. No, I don't. Took that camera control real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, you go up and then the little door closes behind you. Zoop, just like that. That's cool.
Atris? Is that you? Come to rescue your book so soon? Not yet, old friend. Not yet.
What the heck is he doing? What the heck is that thing? Oh, is he? He's not gonna talk to us anymore? Okay, I guess not. I don't wonder what that thing is. What he's looking at. Okay, well. Alright, I guess we don't really have any other way out. Can I open this door now? It's still locked. It looks like there's a lock on it, but I can't do anything with it. Okay. Well, let's head back down. See if we can figure something out. I need to get this facing the other way, because I need the door over there. Alright, let's go back down and see what we can find. Let's open the door. Atris did give us a journal. I am going to read that at some point, but I'm probably going to read it on its own episode because I know a lot of people don't like that. Alright, so let's get a good look around here. So this is the inside of the tusk. And it looks like there's like a desk and stuff here and a sleeping place. It's kind of cool stuff. These are weird. Blue crystal ball equals 4 wooden balls? Okay. That's something I probably need at some point, I'm sure. It's kind of cool. It looks like that Those hex blocks that are like in like I forget what they're called. It's something weird. It's a place in real life. They're all like hex cut. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. Somebody knows in the comments. What's this? Oh, it's a journal. Okay, I'm not gonna read that just yet. That's weird. Okay. Look at this. This is weird too. This looks like, I'm guessing this is like Catherine. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe this guy's after Catherine? Like one of the crazy dunny people or whatever after the whole incident there? I don't know. What is this? Like scrap metal of some sort, a couple gears. This looks like an egg. Which is weird. What is this? It looks like a giant spear. I'm trying to get over there. What is this? Oh, it's a thing of balance, it looks like. One thing I learned about this game is if there's something that is there to teach you something, like this, for instance, shows that 2 is equal to 1 when offset balance. It's trying to teach you something. And that's something you probably need to know in the future. So, I'm not going to take pictures of these things yet, but I'm probably going to come back before I leave here and see what I can find. What is that? That's like a heart. Gross. What is this thing? Oh, it's like a power generator. Okay. Like a friction generator. Oh, cool. It makes the rocks move. Alright, so that shows that the rocks have like some type of metallic property, I guess. Mortar and pestle. There's no one of these balance things. Like, what's this? This looks like... I don't know if that's wood or if that's rock. I can't tell. It looks like wood. Like a darker wood. And 4 balls. Okay. Huh, balls. There's a hammer there. Alright, Huh. I don't really know what else to do here. What is... Oh, that lets me interact with it. What does that do now? Oh, it's like a pitcher plant. That was an explosion. Okay, weird. Okay, interesting. Well, maybe I need to... It looks like this guy must have lived here at some point. It looks like he's made himself a little bit of a home. Pillow and everything and collected things. So maybe I have to read his journal to understand what's going on. So I'm going to end this episode by reading this journal, and maybe we'll get something from that. So I hope you enjoy. I have done it. I have used a swirling linking book to follow him. I touched my palm to its glowing panel, and felt the tingling begin. There was a sudden sickening lurch inside my stomach. Then I fell into the page. This has happened before, I know it. It happened the first time I came to this place, when I followed his murdering sons from Narayan. It happened when I used his hidden books, and it happened when I finally opened the machine, right before the fog first ate my mind. The fog didn't find me this time. When I opened my eyes, I was alone in a room. I was standing in the home of my betrayers. I couldn't move. I was afraid. I thought they'd know that I had come and would be waiting for me, just like they had waited inside this very tusk. I was afraid they would tie me up again, that the poison snakes would strike, but the silence was unbroken. The whole house was still, and without really knowing what I did, I started to search every room, every floor, every cabinet. I found his journals, Atris's never-ending journals. I found the book that brought me back to this world, the lesson world he calls Yanin? Oh, Tamara, my love, how long have I been trapped here? How much of my life has been eaten by the fog? The face I see in the lagoon isn't one I remember ever wearing. It's so much older, so much more savage. But it is me. It is Saavedro. Saavedro, I'll say. and I remember what they did, how they led my people to death. I have returned several times now to Tamana. I am searching for some signs of his sons. I was certain they would run back to their father, but so much time has passed, so many years in which to forget about my people. Is that what happened, Atris? Safe in your beautiful new home, enjoying life with your dear wife and family? Did you become so busy envisioning new worlds that you forgot the ones you already created? I must be very careful. I must not let them know that I am free. I will read what journals I can to figure out where his 2 sons are hiding, and when I've found the sons again, when I've got the whole family together, I'll bring them down. Atris and his family will suffer, the way I have suffered for years. Cirrus and Agnar are not in Tamana. Every day I become more and more convinced Atris' sons are not there. And what happened? What happened, Atris? Did you grow tired of them, the way you tired of Narayan? Did you abandon them the way you abandoned my people behind your shield? It does not matter. I can still take revenge against their father. Now that I am no longer stuck in Yanin, I can avenge all the dead in my world. I have already reopened his other books. I have begun making changes in those worlds using his own lessons against him. There is still much work to be done, but eventually I will lure him into this tusk. I will find some way to make him follow me here from Tamana. For now, I will concentrate on the orbiter. It is not a natural part of this world. The material that creates it is like nothing I've seen. It reminds me just a little of the shield, and if it is the same material, it can't be damaged. But perhaps I can damage the other devices. No, it cannot be true. Surely his journals deceive me. He says he brought them back. He says he's given his Dunny brethren new life. But how? How can one man have so much power? How can one man's writings reawaken a dead world? I don't know what this means. By all that is sacred, Tamra, what can it mean? It doesn't change a thing. I can still continue as I planned. I can still seek revenge. Oops. I can still seek revenge for my people. I will make my enemies suffer by the weaving, Tamra. This changes everything. I have found a way to reprogram this scanning device. It requires scavenging parts from another mechanism in the tusk, but I think the gears I leave can still be operated by hand. It is finished. All is ready for Atris' arrival. Tonight I will sleep among the ghosts. Then tomorrow I will link into Tamana. When I link out, I'll be carrying his book. May the spirits of my people serve to guide me in this. And then it looks like it's empty from there. Alright, so we have a couple notes on what to do here, it looks like, or at least what I can do to help out to get this thing turned around, because it looks like it tries to turn in the beginning, but it doesn't actually work. So I'm going to leave this episode here, and we're going to continue our adventure in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're enjoying our first episode of Myst 3 Exile, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.